Like I just refuse playing that. That is fuck off. Bye. Okay. Like I think it's fair that I reset a run where I lose 1.5 minutes on a 4-4 dungeon, right? That seems fair to me. Okay, but I mean, if you get like a really good grow file, then that is probably the best start, just because you have like the most out of the way. I guess. Never Igly though. Igly is like the best if you're doing marathon run or like no reset or race or whatever. I would always do Igly second, like every single time. Just if you're grinding for PB, just grind some special episodes, get a good time, and then do Igly as the second one, because you just have the most chance of like getting a ref and not dying. It's just the least bullshit, pretty much. Except for the fact that, which is another reason to do it second, the only bullshit thing about like Igly is that you can get monster houses in the first dungeon while you don't even have access to the storage before the first dungeon. That's why I thought it would be a good start. Well, yeah, for uh, marathon and no resets and that sort of shit. But if you're grinding first episodes, then you might as well get a really bad one out of the way. Like the nice thing with OMG, for example, is if you start with that, it's really short. You can do a lot of resets until you get a good run, and then you have one of the most bullshit ones out of the way. Because OMG is always complete ass. And you can just lose like 4 rests there. Like if I was doing, let's say I was not grinding a particular special episode and running from that, then I would probably, I was grinding all special apps as a category. I would probably start with OMG, personally. Just because it's the nicest. You can do a lot of quick resets until you get a good one. Makes sense, yeah. Yeah, I think that's just like the most enjoyable way to run the category. And it makes a lot of sense, like reset-wise and efficiency-wise, I think. I've done it in the past even. Not a lot though. Usually I just, well, do what I do where I run one particular special episode, and if I get a good run, I just say, oh, rerun it. It's also a fun way to do it. But yeah, it's not like it's really, it's PMD. It's just not exact at all. At least in the way I'm doing it right now, it makes all special apps like feel pretty fresh. It's like fun thing to do all of a sudden. Also, the run is completely different every time. You PMD runners are so dumb, you could easily have world record if you just memorized where the stairs are. true. Fun fact, you can manip the first dungeon of a couple of the, well, all 5, I guess, of the special episodes. Just for Bidoof and like Igly, it's really bad and inconsistent. But you can manip the first dungeon, especially for like Team Charm. Okay, really? Yeah. Have you heard about Quiz Manip? It's literally the same thing for special apps. So basically, if you delete a save file in PMD, right? Some of the memory stays. So based on your like deleted save file, you still have something saved apparently. So based on that save, if you start up the game, it will start the RNG seed sequence on the same number every time. And you also get like a 20 frame leeway buffer before it actually starts. So as long as you start the special episode within the like first 20 frames of you starting up the game, if you do it right, you get the same RNG seed every single time. And then for Team Charm, like the only thing you have to do is like walk into the dungeon. Who the hell figured this out? Shady. But yeah, I am against it being allowed. And it's actually the reason why you see me saving nowadays for every single special episode run I do, so that it's verifiably unmanipped. It's not a rule, not officially. But yeah, nobody has done manipped runs. But I'm very against it, because I think it would be very, very bad. Just in case it does in the future, yeah. Like, if some asshole ever decides that they want to make it a thing in the future, then I can at least say, like, hey, my runs are verifiably unmanipped. Because you can see that I save before. Like, I reset the game, then I save in the main game, and then I go into the special app, which means it can't be manipped. That's why I do that every time. How would you know it's happened already, though? Yeah, you can't. You can't really. I mean, if you would really manip, you would notice it. You would notice it. You definitely would notice it. Or someone would have to like make a manip and then somehow make it so it's like make it bad. But yeah. But yeah, the reason why I think it would be bad is, for example, Igly. Like, imagine Igly, right? So first of all, there's a bunch of... It's actually hard to manip Igly good, because there's a bunch of... First you have to talk to the 3 Pokemon. You would have to do that frame perfect, right? Frame perfect. Talking to the 3 buddies you talk to after like 2 minutes. And then you also... After that, you have to like walk out of the room, out of your house. But if you're not exactly in the middle, Igglybuff will walk over to the middle. So you would have to line up yourself to the middle exactly. Then if you do that perfectly, then maybe the manip works, if you did everything correctly. And then you play the dungeon and you know exactly what's gonna happen. So you always get the same fucking time. And then you have to wait until like 14 minutes into the run before you actually get to like the RNG reset part. Now that sounds very, very, very unfun to me. Like, you basically... How many dungeons could you manip? Only the first one. Like, it'd be absolutely impossible to manip a second one. So, like, SBD tried quite hard to manip Beach Cave after having manipped the quiz. And he basically couldn't get it down at all. And that is after just the quiz. That is like just some menuing between that and Beach Cave. So imagine if you have to play an entire dungeon before it and staying on the same frame. That is just not gonna happen. Fuck you. But yeah, I personally think it would ruin just... yeah. You basically delay the part where the RNG resetting begins as well. Like, it sounds very unpleasant. Like, I could maybe see it being fun for Team Charm, because it's... like, pretty decently quick into the special episode. You would know after, like, less than 3 minutes if you... like more than... After, like, a bit more than 2 minutes, you would know if you did the manip right, and then it's a 10-floor dungeon that you have manipped. And then you can manip it in such a way that you have like a bunch of items or something. And be fast every time. And then there's still enough gameplay after that is probably like a fun run. And Growfowl would be fine because it's just like a 5-floor dungeon and then the rest of the run is still there. But yeah, I think Bidoof and Iggly would suck absolute ass. And I don't think it would improve the other ones. Like, Growfowl and OMG to me seem like pretty much the same, but you get a bit of an easier start. And then Team Charm is maybe actually cool. Let's go up. Really? Fucking Caprion again. Yo, could you... Yo, powder snow? Nope. Fucking retard. Holy shit, these runs are actually like bad, man. Snover, dude. We're gonna play this because why not? When was this all being found out / discussed? Oh, long time ago. This has been known for like more than 2 years, I'm guessing. It's kind of funny. There's like in a lot of PMD games, there's unofficial rules that everybody follows because it would ruin the category. There's more things like this in PMD. I know in Super Mystery Dungeon, there's like an unofficial rule that everybody follows to not try and get the warp looplet because it would absolutely ruin the entire run and get you world records really, really easily. Like, it's not officially a rule, but like everybody just follows it. And I think it is something with like there is like a really small chance that you can get a warp looplet if you unlock some weird side thing, and then if you get it, you just absolutely go like 10 minutes faster, but it's completely ruins the gameplay. Like you have to get you have to go out of your way and then get lucky to get it, basically. From what I understand. I never played that game. I'm not too sure. But that's what I think I remember about it. Oh yeah, and then there was like in RTDX, maybe they changed that though, and they now made it actually a rule because Shady updated the leaderboards. Yeah, wait, I think he did change that. So it was something with in No Wonder Meal. Wait, let me check the boards. That would make it easier. Rescue Team DX. So in Rescue Team DX you have like fucking sort of gummies or something. And in Wondermill you get like a bunch of them, and then you have like yeah, you use like gummies and you get some kind of random ability thing or whatever, and there's like one or two that is like really amazing for the speedruns. So in the Wonder Meal or the password category, you get a bunch of them, and then you have to roll like a 15% chance or something, and then if you get the ability, you do the run, basically. But it is technically possible to get it in no passwords, but it's like a 1% chance or something dumb. Something like that. Like, I think it's Lonely Courage, and what it does is that if you're separated from your teammate, you do like double damage or something dumb, which is insanely good because in RTDX you split up everywhere, so you would just do double damage. Well, obviously that saves a lot of time during the run, but yeah, they decided that like a 1 or 2% chance resetting in a Wondermobile would suck so much that they wouldn't do it. And then actually I remember that Secure did a No Wonder Mill run where he just tried it. Like, he thought the run was bad, and so he tried to save it with like the gummy, and he actually rolled like the 1% chance. And he immediately beat the world record, and then he didn't submit it, of course. What the? I didn't want to go here. You want to tell me? Wow. That's sad. Wow. That would have been a good depth. Wow, I could actually get world record here, by the way. Funny. But yeah, he never submitted it, and now it's actually, I think now the rules are changed. Shady just renamed it to like unrestricted, where it's allowed, and then you have any percent no gummies and any percent no passwords, no gummies. Now, like he just did it for like the meme, but he was also of the opinion that it would ruin the category, which is a fair. not world record, by the way. It's a cool little run though. It's pretty close actually. This is the 23-3x. Okay, that's some good splits to have, I guess. Funny little run, I suppose. We definitely want something better though. Also, hello Wheels. What up? This would have been world record if I immediately saw that the stairs were in like, or like that there was a room in that right bottom corner, but that was a weird form. But yeah, who cares? The beginning sucked anyway. Also, in JPN special episodes, we actually have to watch the credits before we split. Pressed post on LinkedIn. Normally I would feel good about it, but I feel dead inside. No, I think you did well, Niels. Good job. Good job looking for a job. Yo, bye, Niels. Have fun, play game. I like this cover of this song. I think this is a pretty decent version. On par with the quote-unquote original. He's in IT, computer science thingy, whatever.